Won't you take me to funky town? Do do do. Won't you take me to funky town? Come on, stop playing. Stop playing. Good afternoon, everybody. Anybody who watched this video. I'm currently working up on my professions, and I wanted to tell a lot of people right now is the best time to be on the PTR. I've already planned on doing jewel crafting / blacksmithing, and one of the things I did is run out and get a lot of mats. Now the good part about having a butt ton of mats now is that I was able to take the characters, transfer them to the PTR, and send him a whole lot of mats to see what I might be lacking or missing before the game comes out. Because of course when the game comes out, it's going to be even harder to store up mats, go out down quests, etc, 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 etc. So now's a great time if you're on the beta and the PTR. If you're working on a Death Knight, grab your materials, check, see what you're missing, go out and get what you're missing, so that when the game does go live, you have a foot up on everybody else. Otherwise, I am literally going to be doing a lot of creating. And I mean a lot, like a lot of creating. And get rid of all this crap I don't need in my bags. Let's get rid of these. All right, let's start with the stones, and that's for blacksmithing, so I need rough stones. Luckily I have a butt ton of them stored up from bag to bag somewhere. And the idea is that I can now go through and see what I'm missing, send myself more if I need to, so that when it does become active, I have everything all prepped and ready to go. I've said it many times before. Blacksmithing allows you to add in 2 extra gem sockets, one to your bracers, and one to your gloves. So I pair that with jewel crafting, which has an exclusive gem for 32 to one of your base stats, like 32 crit strike rate, 32 strength or 32 agility, versus everybody else gets slightly smaller versions of those. It just works. Oh god, the Boiling Tundra. Who is the trainer? Nope, blacksmith. He's just somebody you can sell to. Yeah, alrighty then. Blacksmith trainer. I'm apprentice trainer. Accept. And this is a long, tedious task. And one of the things I can tell you, and it's kind of silly, but have a farm alt. I have a paladin. He picks up ore. He picks up flowers. He also has increased, movement speed, etc., etc. So it makes it 1,000 times easier. You get the gist. And let's see how many it takes before that turns yellow. About 14. Writing that one down. And since I got a butt ton of these things, I'm just going to push it till it turns green and push the maximum amount I need. In fact, to be honest with you, I'm just going to let it run non-stop. It makes more sense that way. At least it turns gray. And after gray, I can throw it away. Jewel crafting doesn't require these, but they do require grinding stones. I might have to go check. If I can find a profession trainer here. Well, he makes the little things fast. Alright, so now we're into the green mark. Oh God, this takes forever. Right now I'm just trying to see if it turns gray. If it turns gray, I'm just going to stop. But it sees how far I can push it before it's worthless. Wow, they're just not going to give me those points easily, are they? I'm thinking 50. No, it's still good green. Let me roll it till the wheels roll off. I don't think I'm going to get too many more. Alright, so let me just stop there. And let me go see if I can find a jewel crafter training. Oh, that's not going to be beautiful at all. They must be upstairs. Hey. Yeah, they're upstairs. They gotta be. So let me go get jewel crafting as well and see what I need. And it's just a great way to get ahead of the game before everything jumps off. Also, too, you gotta figure if you want to do inscription, now's a great time to see what kind of mats you need from the PTR so that you can. Wow, that was bright. And that's what I get for having a 1000-nit screen. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Rough statues, but I can use. So I lost a lot of points from that end of it, but it still is good. Let's just blow those out. I might have to get about 10 more of those stones. I'll figure out later. For now, let me work on blacksmithing more. Then I'll work some numbers. Wait, where's the train I was just talking to? There he is. And just picked up a few things. Nope. Nope. That's another thing when you leveling, go for anything that does not require extra stupid mats. The end goal is to get from whatever 0 to, was it 375 before Northrend? And I'm not going to take time and get heavy leather or primals, etc., etc. It's far easier to skip rough stone. I don't have rough stones? Wait, hold on. Rough grinding stone. You bastards. Oh well. Now I know I'm muffed up. Let me cheat the system for a minute. Since technically this is all PTR and it's going to disappear. Oh, nope. There he is. I don't know if this is wrong, but this is for all educational purposes. So I took the character, deleted the character, and now I copied the character back again with all the original mats I had in his bank account. So I can redo it again. Jesus, that's a lot of stones. I know you can't carry anymore. I suppose there's crap in his bags. I guess the best part about this also too is that I'll know exactly what I need overall. Yep, start mailing it. Because there are plenty of websites out there to show you need X amount of this, X amount of that, but usually they're a little bit off. And at least by having a butt ton of mats ready to go and see what you're able to make and see, etc., etc., you know what I mean. I need X amount of this, X amount of that, based on how much before the levels start diminishing. Just like the little sharpening stones I made. I know now not to make too many of those sharpening stones. But it's a great way if you're planning on playing a Death Knight, because of course they start at a high level, but they also start with no professional skills, etc., etc., which means you not only have to catch up leveling wise, but you also have to catch up profession wise. So by selecting the professions you believe will be best for you beforehand, storing it up, you can test it on the beta, as well as, well, that's my little secret. And the beautiful part about this is I am literally going to lose this character once it's all said and done. So all of this really doesn't hurt anything. But it gives me the opportunity not only to make a video, but test things out and see what I need for the available profession. No, I'm good. I'm good.
Huh?
No, I'm good.
I go get some chicken. I go get you some right now. Huh?
I'm good. Hey, that's my brother. You have to give him. Family. I love him to death, though. Alright, is that it? Is that all the ores? Except for the ones I haven't processed. So yeah, that is all the ores. What is that? I put a show shard in there? Wow. Who knows how long that's been sitting in the bank. Alright, so let me mail the rest of this stuff over to him. And then I'm getting back to the fun. In theory, though, if I took up, say, mining right now, I could also go through and calculate what I would need in the fastest route to max out what a profession in Northrend. Like inscription is going to be the new thing that everybody's going to love. I could right now take up herbalism and inscription, max it out on a character that they will delete, of course, but give me the opportunity to see what I need and try to write it down and start grabbing the mats beforehand so that when I do hit Northrend, ahead of the game. Boogienight, Boogienight. Alright, let's grab the rest of this. I guess I should have done one at a time versus trying to do both at the same time. Work up the blacksmithing, see what I need, then work up the jewel crafting, see what I need. But you get the gist of the ideas. And anybody who's watching the video, I want to say thank you. I know I'm not the most exciting person to listen to, but I have good ideas. And a good heart. And halfway decent brain when I'm not drinking brandy. Alright. Blacksmithing. I need rough grinding stones. Do I need to? Yeah, let me just go over here just in case. I'm going to punch these until I run out of... till it turns green. Honestly, I probably need more than 60 of these. but I wasted all the rest of the stones just pushing for no reason. Because on my main tool, on the main game, I have a butt ton of stuff stored up and still storing up even more. And it gives a flexibility. Just like the Plague Lance has quests you can turn, the Light Soul Chapel, they have quests you can turn in for rep. And the rep stuff is like bones and dark iron scraps, etc., etc. Things that you can easily get now that will give you experience when the expansion comes out. So I suggest, if you got time, store up some of these things. Store up some cloth, because turning each city, the first ones give you experience. So if you're pushing a Death Knight, I'm supposed to stop the green. If you want to push a Death Knight up really quickly, that's the easiest way to get some quick experience before even having the character. Oh, let me go to the bank. Let me go to the mail bank. So we're going to see. Roughly. Alright. Core stones. I should have organized these things. And honestly, it's kind of hard to have conversations when you don't have someone to interact with. So it's me mostly just talking and trying to keep people enthralled in ideas. And I know I'm not going to become an Asmongold or anything like that. But I love this game and it's fun to me. And I want to share some ideas and some knowledge and also some silliness. You get the gist. I'll do this till it turns green. And it turned green. Wow, that did not take but a few seconds. And those are worthless. Why didn't he give me the powder for coarse grinding stones? 75? Really? Really, Blizzard? Come on, fingers crossed. Come on, fingers crossed. Stop playing with my emotions. Stop playing. Stop playing, for real. There we go. Alright, coarse grinding stone. I'm definitely going to have to go stack up a little bit more. Yeah. Because my hope is, literally, when the game comes out, instead of trying to go around and farm up mats, to have a jump start, not only with experience, but with trade skills. I'm pretty sure Inscription is going to be a fun one if y'all want to take it. There are a lot of bonuses now that glyphs give you. Then again, I'm talking like people don't know these things. Inscription can make a good amount of money, as well as many other trades. It's just a question of what you want to do. For me, it's all about damage. When the first Wrath of the Lich King came through, I played a Death Knight, and I used to love the Unholy Spec and a whole lot of AoE damage. And hitting the top of the charts. Sometimes right up there with mages. I am not making that, not making those.
What do you
Rune copper bracers. Rune copper bracers. Incredibly easy, but I need more rough grinding stones. So let me just burn those out real quick. And I know this is not the exciting part of this. This is me literally. Yeah. This is going to take a minute. This is going to take a long minute. Alright, let me just go get some copper. And of course I made a bunch of copper bar, tin bar, iron, thorium. I don't need gold yet. I do need some bronze and some copper. I'm pretty sure they're going to start using those. And now I'm running out of bag space. Nice. Okay, let me stop before I completely run out of bag space. Alright. 15 or 17. Let's try 15. Get rid of more mats. Oh, I need a hammer. Oh, there he is. No, he doesn't have a hammer. Really? My kingdom for a hammer. Just not with an MC in front of it. Wait, how do they not have? Maybe the. Let's see if the innkeeper might have a hammer. No. Cooking trainer. I don't know if I never did cooking. Engineering. Nope, 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 nope. Really? No, no, no. I'm gonna have to mail myself a hammer. Wow. I'm gonna have to mail myself a hammer. Please don't laugh at my honor. He needs a lot of work. He doesn't have a blacksmithing hammer. First aid. You suck, Steve. In my defense, who puts literally a trainer and everything with no way to get a blacksmith hammer? Axesmith, she doesn't have it. But she definitely into axe murders. Really? Really? Fish and fishing. But they got fishing poles. What is this world coming to? Bullets. Oh, Jesus. Really? Fruit and fungus. There we go. All of that for a hammer. That is crazy. Hammer, hammer, I am. Stop. Alright. And back to my Death Knight. As I try to work up his professions. Bone Smasher. Alright, I remember those. They're pretty much worthless. As well as these little small healing stones. There's a novel I did to put into jewel crafting for leveling up wise, but it sucks. Alright, back to blacksmithing. Goes the pitter-pat of my little hammer. And a bunch of crappy copper. Somebody falling out of sync with the beat here. I might need to get more copper before, yeah, I'm gonna have to get more copper. That'd be something else to pick up. I never knew it would take that much, but at least I did gain a few levels. And considering I just started blacksmithing 10 minutes ago or something, it's not too bad number-wise. Get rid of these. Go to my trainer, see what he's got next. Silver bars, I don't have too much silver. But they do love the bronze. And in all honesty, this is just me testing it. Like I said, I made copies of the characters on my main server. And I know when a Death Knight comes out, I want to get him in blacksmithing and jewel crafting. So now it's just a matter of seeing what I can create for the mats I've stored up, and where I might be lacking, and where I'm lacking, go get some more. Save up a bunch of things so I can gain experience from turn-ins. So when Death Knights come out, I can be ahead of the game. There's nothing worse than you slowly trying to level up and you trying to level up professions and everybody and their mamas out there doing the same thing. Kind of like when they first brought out Classic. I lie to you not, there were people standing for like 10-15 minutes to kill a quest guy so you can go turn in the quest because the service was just that bogged down. And I know this is not the most exciting thing in the universe, but I figured I would make this video to tell people about it as an idea to something you might want to do, so that when the game does go live, you can have a heads up, basically, or a leg up. Wow, we could be twins. All right, let me stop being silly. Somebody's out of rhythm again. Wow, it's gotten slower to make these. Blacksmithing and jewel crafting. Wow. And then you can send it to somebody nice. Oh, dope. That was my stupid. Then again, let me go check the trainer anyway before I burn out all of the bronze I had. And see what I have available and whichever is the lowest mats needed. Do I have any more core stones? Let me go check my mailbox, see if I have any more core stones. Let me go the right direction. Do I have any more bronze? I've got copper, a little bit of bronze. I think I got enough. Yeah, I got too much core stone actually. I don't have enough backspace for anything else. And now we got a little bit of space. I'm hoping I have enough hoping to have enough to at least get past vanilla. I think it takes, I want to say like 300 to 400 thorium, which is always the hard part. Oh, anvil. Once I get past the massive amount of thorium, it should be fel iron and adamatite, which it should be easy. The Northrend has cobalt and eternium, I think it was the other metal, which of course I don't have well, actually I do now. I could go store some of that up and take a look at the materials as well as the professional patterns. I don't know. I know this is not the most exciting thing in the universe. I'm at least trying to talk so everybody can have something other than the sound of hammers. And the fact that we all can't stay in rhythm. Dun 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 dun. Plus, I don't know what they're making, but they've been over here for minutes. Probably days and hours and years. Well, that reminds me too. Blacksmithing does have professional choices like weaponsmith or armorsmith. I never thought about that one. The weaponsmith is not that bad. Armorsmith, you pretty much forget about it. Most of the stuff you can make through blacksmithing becomes a mute point halfway through whatever expansion it is. It's like, oh, let me go farm these mats to make this one incredibly hard item. Okay, I got something better. Let me throw this away, and hopefully I can sell some. But then again, it's also weaponsmith too. I don't know. Oop, turn yellow. Alright, let's see what we have now. There's a bunch of mats needed on those BS things. These stupid stuff that requires a whole bunch of extra mats, I skip over, especially when it comes to just power pushing up the levels. Do I have any silver? Yeah, let me go check. I might have sent myself some silver bars. I spent a few days out in vanilla area, mass farming up ore. Hold on to those. Let's see if I have some silver bars. Alright, mithril. Gems mostly. Gems or. That's iron too. Did I forget to make steel bars? I might have forgot to make steel bars. Well, that'll suck. Iron. Silver. Had a little bit. Oh, God. Okay, so I got a pinch of silver. Let's see. Let's burn out a little bit of that first. At least that changes color. Oh God, I'm the one that's out of rhythm. Then again, I do think there are some cool armor you can make in blacksmithing. Man. Weaponsmithing does make some cool weapons, though. Not the greatest weapons, but fun. Oh God, this is gonna take forever. Hey, then again, I'm off this weekend. I could go out. I think that's what I'll do. Because the beautiful part about beta PTR, you can actually go out and say level up your trade skill and see what you can make and write down the mats you need and locations. In all honesty, I love Burning Crusade. It was the best expansion until Wrath. I just love the look of Wrath. I love the Death Knights, the crazy fights, the mechanics. Wasn't the greatest going back to Naxxramas a second time, but the first Naxxramas was a... Yeah, it makes this version look like a cakewalk. Fastest creation ever. Let me stop. Alright. Why do I have all this crap in my bags? How many do I have now? A lot. So let's get on to creating. Don't have enough silver bars as well as bronze. I could keep burning those out, but they're already turning yellow. Let's stick with the orange and the guaranteed numbers and see how far it goes. Now that's a good name. This one. Last one, and hopefully I can go see what the train has next.
What do you
I know I just seen. Oh, I got a butt ton of heavy stone too. I'm not totally sure if he meant, do I have a warlock when he said this warlock? Pretty sure I don't need to worry about those. Gold bars and heavy stones. This is the most exciting part of any profession, the long grind. But it's well worth it in the end. I have more silver bars. Okay, fair enough. I'll just hold on to them. Orange stones. That might be enough heavy stones. Let me go over and start making, oh God. So I had over 300 heavy stone. Yeah, I had over 300 heavy stones. And I'm not going to get a skill point whatsoever for every single one. Green dye. Bunch of masses unnecessary. I've burnt out a lot of the bronze. This is a task. Then again, I can't use gold bars in jewel crafting. You came in prospect gold and jewel crafting, so at this point, using those completely doesn't hurt anything. If it gets me far enough up in levels where I don't have to worry about gold anymore. Yeah, that's probably what I end up doing in a moment. Screw it. Excuse me. Not a single point. Love you too, Blizzard. Excuse me. Well, 2 points. Is anything else that might be... Nope. I'm trapped between needing multiple dumb mats. I should have plenty of, but do I have green dye? Get rid of these. I know he doesn't have anything new for me yet. Yeah. Alright. Pray for 1 point. 164. Come on, 165. Yes. Keep going, keep going, keep going. One more point, one more point. Daddy need a point. Yay. I need to get some green dye. Yeah, I need to get green dye. But the good part is I got a bunch of gems and a bunch of ore. So let me do a dump. Get rid of some of the low level stuff right now. At least by sending it to an alt. And come back and grab it later. So I need iron and I need green dye. I know I got plenty of iron. There we are. Iron bar, iron bar, iron bar. Alright. Professions. For anybody who's just tuning in, I'm trying to push the professions max of what the materials I have to see what I need for later on. And I'm going to see how far I can push blacksmithing as well as jewel crafting. Maybe later on tonight I'll take my miner out through Northrend and see what I can find and where they're located. So I have a good idea when it comes to when the expansion comes out in November. Wow, I had a lot of iron. A lot of iron. That should be good enough. Where was my train of thought on what to create? Tailoring. Might have it. They might have a tailoring trainer here. Dear God, Torrance looks so stupid on horses. It's like a cow sitting on the back of a horse. Description. Well, that's the trainer. But where's the goods people? General goods. Nope. No green dye. Cards. Herbalism trainer. Regents. Yeah. That means I need to go on alt and mail myself a bunch of green dyes from Ogamar. Let's grab my stupid rogue. think I can get it from the leatherworking people as well as the blacksmithing. I mean, not blacksmithing, but tailoring trainers. Oh, I gotta get him epic riding. I started working this guy up, and quite literally, like a month and a half ago, I just got fed up with lack of rating. So I stopped. He's a combat spec. Got a little bit of gear going. Mostly it's just Knack Ceramics fun stuff. Not Knack Ceramics. Kara. You should have green dye. Green dye. Oh dear God, I gotta get him some good gear. Though I gotta admit, he's a haste monster right now, especially with the new talents. Slice and Dice, Berserking, Blade Fury. There was something else to increase your attack speed within the combat tree. But he started flying through the hits. Even with his badly geared self. Alright. That's not the green dye. Yeah, it was green dye. I thought I got... Please don't say anything. I just realized what I did. That was dumb of me. Yep. Thought I grabbed 40. I grabbed 4. That's kind of pointless. Oh, that's why. I can only do 10 at a time. And where's my sprint? Oh. Go Speed Racer. There we go. And hopefully that'll hold him over when it comes to green dye. I gotta remember to write down I'm gonna need green dye as part of his professional leveling. There we go. Wow, 44. Oh, Jesus. Let's move some stuff out of the way so I can keep track. This is going to be a slow process. This is not funny. This is really too slow. But in less than an hour, I've gone from 0 to 170 in blacksmithing. Not a bad. Why so slow, Blizzard? Why? I think I'm going to get capped right at the thorium level, where I'm going to need so much that I won't be able to hit 300, or at least 295. Now I can hold you here. And I know this is not the exciting thing in the universe. You gotta forgive me. I really need to... I've been thinking about condensing a lot of my videos down into 10-minute things where people can see what I'm focusing in on and all the fun stuff in between. I also suggest if anybody's going to make a Death Knight, please pay the extra money for dual specking. Unholy is great for AoE. Blood is insane for single damage. Though that would require 2 sets of gear though. Unholy is more about critical strike and strength just to build up your dot damage. Blood is the rune dancing weapon and rune dancing weapon and a whole lot of cleaving attacks and copies attacks and armor penetration. I mean, they can be mixed together. But in consideration that it's been less than an hour and I'm pushing my way to 300, I'm not doing too bad. But also too, it lets me know what I need. I have a copy of this video so I can go back through it later and see. So that at least when the expansion comes out, I can push this guy as fast as possible. Well, my new definitely gonna want to let me keep this one as fast as possible to its max level when it comes to his profession skills. But of course, at the rate this is going, it might be hours of just making things, even if I did have the mats. Thanks, Blizzard. Alrighty. A lot of crafting. I understand if people don't want to watch me making items. The only reason I made this video is to try to inform people that the PTR is a great place right now to test out things and store up a bunch of things you might need for the expansion, see where you might be lacking, because it's all gonna be a fight to the fight to first guild to take down something, first person make level 70 or 80 or 90. Those people who stay up for 3 days straight and power puke 90 in 30 hours or some madness like that of playtime. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Where am I at on numbers? Almost 190. Steel. Yeah, I know I was going to hit it. And I didn't make any steel bars. But I can still blow out iron. I told the show to skip me over steel, but I don't want to get a whole lot of coal and make steel bars. Especially with the amount of freaking iron I have. Wow. Alright. I still think I have some more iron in the mail. It's turning yellow. Yay! Come on. It's already slow as can be to make these things, and no points, just... There we go. Give me that 1 point, please. 1 point. 1 point. Alright, let's go see real quick. 200. 200. And I did not make a single steel bar. Yeah, that would take forever. Alright, well, hopefully everybody got the gist of what I was thinking. Hopefully you've been slightly informed. Storing up some mats, testing it on the PTR, see where you might be lacking or missing. I know where I'm lacking and missing now. So I have a good gist on what I need when the game comes out. Which apparently I need to go make a lot of steel bars, or at least get rid of some of this excess iron I have. So I'll end the video here. I thank everyone for coming to watch me for the few minutes that you watch me. And for those who turned in for a few moments and turned off, I understand if you don't want to watch. And as I said before, thank you. And have a good weekend.